Hola and bienvenido, welcome back to I Just Watched. I'm Joseph, and we're talking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen it, been out for a minute, so most likely you have. Overall though, it's a good movie, but do you see how I'm saying it? I'm saying like that on purpose. Compared to recent Marvel films, it's almost a damn masterpiece compared to recent shitty Marvel films. Sorry, I don't have a better way of putting it. In the grand scope of things as a film by itself and such, compared to the Guardians movies, it's okay. To me, it's easily the worst of the three. However, it has some of the best moments in it, and that's really just around the origin of Rocket the Raccoon. The best part about this movie, without question, is Rocket and his backstory. It's emotional. It hurts. It pulls you in and it's immersive. No question, that's the best part of the movie. And that's what makes it a good movie, if I'm being honest. The rest of it was dumb to me. There was lack of consequence. Like, Rocket goes through all kinds of stuff, and it's not because I wanted him to die, but we were very much sold on the fact that he was gonna die, or not die, but he was gonna die. This was the end of the Guardians, and when it ended, it really wasn't the end of the Guardians. I mean, we knew Gamora wasn't attached to the Guardians anymore, because the Gamora we got is not the Gamora who's at the point in her life who's done being entirely a monster, because she's kind of vicious here, and I loved it. I love that banter between her and Quill here, where he's like, I love you, and she's like, I don't know you, and he's like, I know, but just like, he's begging for a chance. You ever see the movie The Vow with Channing Tatum and, oh my god, Melissa McAdams, did I get it right? The Vow, where he's like, just give me a chance, like, we were married, we love each other, but she forgets everything. Very extremely similar, except in this one it's a little bit more vicious, and she's like, no, I don't know you, stop. And she just gets stuck with them, and then she starts to kind of grow attached to them, because she sees that it's not just Peter who loves her, it's that family dynamic. They all love her, and it was beautiful to see that. And I like the fact that it didn't end with her staying. It ended with her leaving, going back to the family she first knows, which is the Ravagers here, but it almost leaves it open for that connection to the Guardians. The only Guardians to really leave is Drax. He adopts all these kids, basically becomes a father, which is alright. And because of Bautista no longer wanting to be Drax, they replaced his character almost to a T with a big dumb brute, aka Adam Warlock, who is god awful in this movie. And it's not Homeboy, it's the way he was written. And I get the fact they're like, well, he's just a child, he can learn and he'll get better. That's lazy, bro. Like, that is not who Adam Warlock is by any means. Perhaps he'll get better, but that's Drax's replacement. Nebula's Gamora's replacement. The only two to like really leave is Mantis, because she wants to find herself, and then Peter goes home to his grandfather, which we all assumed he was gonna do. But then it says Peter Quill, Star-Lord, will return, so he's coming back anyways. So the Guardian, nothing really happened. And then to add on to it, Peter should have died. He was frozen in space without his helmet, and he slowly got back in. And once they got him in, he just thawed out and said, "I'm okay, guys," for like 30 seconds, and then was back to normal, like nothing happened. Makes no sense, especially because Ego is dead. His papa, he has no celestial connection anymore. He should be dead. If you wanted to do something tragic, the excuse, oh, he just forgot his rocket boost and helmet because he had to leave nowhere in a hurry. Dude, he always left it here though. You know, the only time he took it off was when he put it someone, but like, he always left it here so he could tap it and blah 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 blah. Where we get the most accurate Guardian suits to the classic look, we never get the helmet. Things that exist to avoid an idiocracy like this scene were just lazily left out. That bummed me out. Even High Evolutionary, which Homeboy did a good job. I liked him in the same sense that I liked Kang in Ant-Man, where there's moments when he's terrifying, he's menacing. I'm like, dude, this dude is a monster. And then he loses all control, emotionally lashes out like a child, and I'm like, ah, damn, all right. Which doesn't make sense to me, because like Kang, High Evolutionary is all brain. He's straight logical. Shouldn't be having Kylo Ren baby fits. You see what I'm saying? So that took me out of the build of the character. They build him up. I was like, oh, immense, crazy. I like this character. And then he'd have, yeah. I was like, oh, damn, okay. Just another Kang knock. And I saw concept art for his look. I don't understand why they didn't go with it. Purple is my favorite color. High Evolutionary is red and silver. The concept art, red and silver. And he has a robotic face with like the mohawk thing. His face is a mask because Rocket tore up his face. And then it's like all gross and like red flesh, and you see his eye and whatnot. I'm like, dude, you should have just put on the robot face that he's supposed to have, and at the end have him reveal like, the reason I wear this now is because look what you did to me. I think the music in it is really good because it was safe. They hit you with some bangers, which is okay, but the thing that made Guardians so amazing was that it wasn't safe music for those scenes or for the storytelling purposes, but it worked so well. I gotta say, it's a good movie. It's one of the better MCU movies we've had in a while, but I feel like it's just it's fallen into that routine where like nothing's gonna happen to these characters. No one's gonna die. There's gonna be no tragedy. There's gonna be no consequence consequence to any action, thus making it boring. Because I'm like, oh, well, I mean, they're just going to win. It is what it is. Nothing's going to happen. I want to hear your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. How'd you feel about the movie? If you liked it, let me know. If you hated it, let me know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. But until next time, stay safe, be well, y con mucho amor. Adios.